morning. At this time, we'll remain standing for the presentation of our flag and for the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by the Edwardsville Municipal Band under the direction of James Kerfoot and sung by Emily Otwine, a graduate student in the Department of Music. Please be seated. Welcome to SIUE. I'm Susan Thomas, the Associate Provost for Academic and Planning and Program Development. And on behalf of the entire university, I'm delighted to welcome you to SIUE's 2012 Summer Commencement Ceremony. Today, the university will confer degrees to the graduates of the Schools of Business, School of Education, School of Engineering, the College of Arts and Sciences, and the Graduate School. I am pleased to introduce to you some of the members of the platform party who are with us today, and who are here to extend their congratulations to our graduates. Other members of the platform party will be introduced during the ceremony. Each person will rise as their name is called, and I ask that you please hold your applause until all are recognized. Ken Nair, Vice Chancellor for Administration. Jim Klinke, Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Patrick Hundley, Vice Chancellor for University Relations. Ann Perry, Associate Dean of the School of Nursing. Gaurish Gupta, Dean of the School of Pharmacy. Regina McBride, Dean of Library and Information Services. Rhonda Comrie, Faculty Senate President-elect. Keith Becker, Staff Senate President-elect. S.J. Morrison, Alumni Association Board of Directors President. And Eric Zimmerman, Student Body President. Please now join me in acknowledging them with your applause. Before me are the members of the faculty and staff. It is through their dedicated work of these individuals in designing and executing the curricula of the university that you, the graduates, have been able to achieve your educational goals. Would the faculty and staff please stand? And now I ask specifically that the members of the graduating class join me in expressing appreciation to them for a job well done. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce the Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Dr. Boyle has been a part of the SIUE community since 1995, and the university has benefited from her diverse educational background and strong foundation and interest in the liberal arts. She earned a Bachelor of Arts in English Literature with minors in Russian Literature and Chemistry from Case Western Reserve University in Ohio, and a Master of Arts in Educational Psychology from Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey. Dr. Boyle received her Doctor of Dental Medicine at Fairleigh Dickinson University and completed a general practice residency at Hackensack Hospital in New Jersey. She also completed the Management Development Program at Harvard University. In 1995, Dr. Boyle joined the SIU School of Dental Medicine as Associate Dean, and since 2002 has served as Dean. She's considered an expert in outcomes-based accreditation for dental education and has been invited to make national presentation on ethics in dentistry. Under her leadership, the dental school has twice been reaccredited with commendations for excellence in student performance on the National Dental Board examinations and has moved into and remains in the top tier nationally. In June 2011, Dr. Boyle was named Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at SIUE. In her current position, she serves as the Chief Academic Officer of the university and is responsible for promoting the academic and scholarly environment of the campus. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Ann Boyle to the podium.
Thank you and good morning. To our graduates, family members, guests, faculty and staff, and members of the platform party, on behalf of our Chancellor who could not be with us today, I welcome you to SIUE's Summer 2012 Commencement Ceremony. I just realized I'm not going to do this unless I have on glasses. So my first exhortation to the graduates is don't get old. Graduates, you have worked hard to complete your degrees. It took effort, determination, energy, and you deserve to congratulate yourselves. But this milestone in your life, like many others that came before, was not accomplished alone. Your family members, your friends and mentors provided help, clean laundry, encouragement, food, money. They had faith in you, they supported you, and they are here for you today. Please, graduates, stand up and with your applause, acknowledge everyone in the audience that deserves your thanks. Graduates, please stand up. You may sit. It is said that going to college is a time of change and growth for students. Interestingly enough, during the years you have attended our university, we were also undergoing a time of change and growth. Let me explain. After several years of increasing enrollments, last fall, with a record number of 14,235 students, we experienced the largest enrollment in our history. But the growth was not limited to student numbers alone. I know this past year especially, you have walked past many construction projects on your way to classes. Among those projects are a new science building, expansion of the engineering building, and additions to both the art and design building and the Vidalbean Center. All are scheduled to be completed within the next academic year and will enhance our educational environment with new classrooms, laboratories, studios, technologies, and equipment. These projects are part of a construction and infrastructure improvement plan that began in 2007 and ultimately will represent an investment of $250 million in enhancing the educational environment for our campus. As our physical environment is evolving, so too is our educational programming. During the past year, we have begun a Doctor of Nursing Practice program and a doctoral program in educational leadership. Including these two programs, we now offer 44 bachelor's degrees, 46 master's degrees, and 4 doctoral degrees, 3 of which are in professional practice. The School of Engineering has added programming in civil engineering that includes course sequences in sustainable infrastructure and sustainable planning. This is complemented by a 120-foot-tall wind turbine, 143 solar panels, 17,500 square feet of green roof space, and a 380-acre nature preserve on our campus. Sustainability has become and will continue to be a commitment in our educational programming and our building projects. You should be proud to know that SIU has achieved national accreditation for every academic program for which we are eligible, except for 2 that are currently preparing their first accreditation documents. During the past year, our faculty members directed over 9,700 courses. In the presentation of those courses, our faculty carry on a long tradition of teaching excellence at SIUE, a tradition of challenging and inspiring students, of expanding knowledge, while honing the ability to critically analyze new information, ask the right questions, and make good decisions, while remaining open to new ideas, to different ways of thinking, and to continued lifelong learning. When the faculty successfully accomplish their educational mission for you, our graduates are capable of exercising 2 of the university's values: wisdom and openness. Beyond the time the faculty members spend in the classroom after preparing their classes, grading student work, and holding office hours, they are engaged in doing research and scholarly activity. This past year, our faculty produced 659 publications and over 900 artistic, musical, and theatrical performances, exhibitions, and scholarly presentations. SIUE faculty and staff submitted 232 grant applications during the past year. In the most successful year we have ever had, they received more than $33 million in grants and contracts for research, service, and education. Those grants include grants from the National Institutes of Health, the National Science Foundation, the National Endowment for the Arts, NASA, the Sloan Foundation, U.S. Transcom, and Boeing, just to name a few. This year, our National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center, where we are advancing biofuels research, became the very first research laboratory to make ethanol from cellulose and plant fiber. In essence, they created fuel from a product that is often discarded, representing another of our sustainability efforts. A member of our Department of English Language and Literature earned a highly competitive career grant from the National Science Foundation. This is one of the foundation's most prestigious awards, and it is given in support of junior faculty who exemplify the role of teacher scholars through outstanding research and excellent education. A faculty member from the School of Pharmacy was named Educator of the Year by the American Society for Pain Educators and is featured on the FDA website. These are significant achievements, but not unexpected. I could list more examples, as such honors for the achievements of our faculty occur every year. We exhibit and model our university value of citizenship by providing service to our surrounding communities in a variety of ways, from dental and healthcare clinics to concerts, from service learning projects and courses to serving as public officials on town councils and school boards. Our East St. Louis Center offers services and education for more than 6,000 people each year. Our STEM Center provides area teachers with equipment and training to strengthen their students' ability to do math and science. The Institute for Urban Research works in a variety of ways to support growth and renewal for East St. Louis and the surrounding communities. Our sustainabilities improve our environment. And while all that educational and scholarly growth and accomplishment was occurring, I would be remiss if I did not mention that in athletics, We now compete as an NCAA Division I school. All in all, SIUE is a very good university, doing the right things and making a difference in individual lives and in the region through strong education, creative scholarly activity, and dedicated community service, continually pursuing another of our university's values, the value of excellence. And I must add that we do it with the lowest tuition and fees of any four-year public university in the state of Illinois. So you graduates were very smart to earn your degree with us. I have mentioned 4 of our 5 university values: wisdom, openness, citizenship, and excellence. I do want to touch on the 5th value, integrity. If you look at breaches in public trust over our nation's history, you will see an exponential increase in the reporting of unethical behavior in business and politics beginning around 1969. This increase can be partly explained by the ability of the media to reach a wider and wider audience, but I truly believe it is also the beginning of a societal change, a gradual but certain loss of integrity, and a growing acceptance by us that people in power will be corrupt. This gradual loss of integrity in our society will be the undoing of our society. Integrity is a value we cannot afford to lose. You must hang on to yours, and you must expect it in others. Someone I greatly respect once said, when it comes to graduation speeches, either be brilliant or be brief. I expect you are now wondering, just how long am I going to talk this morning? I have to admit that if my doctoral area had been history or literature or astrophysics, I could probably put together a profound, insightful, and even brilliant talk full of quotes from famous people like Abraham Lincoln, Ernest Hemingway, and Carl Sagan. Unfortunately, my doctoral degree, as you heard, is in dental medicine, and describing the wonders of teeth just doesn't measure up to profound. So in closing, graduates, when you have the knowledge and the wisdom to use it well, when you are open to diversity of thought and respect individual differences, when through your citizenship you contribute to the common good of your community, when you pursue excellence through continuous improvement with intention and effort, when you have the integrity to do the right thing in the face of adversity, then we have done our job well. Graduates and soon-to-be alumni, you are ready to move into a new part of your life, and we wish you the very best in all of the things that you do. I just talked to you about how wonderful the faculty are, and now I have the distinct pleasure of introducing a member of our faculty to you. Each year, the university chooses one of its professors to receive the Teaching Excellence Award. This award is considered the highest honor that can be bestowed upon an SIUE faculty member. The recipient is selected by a committee of faculty and students for demonstrated excellence as a teacher. Dr. Nicole Klein, Assistant Professor of Kinesiology and Health Education, was awarded the Teaching Excellence Award in May 2012. In selecting her for this award, the award committee noted, and I quote, they noted her ability to help students to become critical thinkers, to be able to reflect upon their own performances, and to develop their understanding of important course concepts. Dr. Klein earned her bachelor's in health education in 1989 and the Master of Science degree in health education in 1991 from SIU Carbondale. She earned her PhD in health education from the University of Texas at Austin in 1995, and then, fortunately for us, she joined our faculty at SIUE in the fall of 1995. Dr. Klein teaches courses in community health, education planning and evaluation, foundations of health education, women's health, sexuality education, and health behavior theories. Dr. Klein's research focuses on creating sexually healthy individuals through inclusive sexuality education. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome SIUE's 2012 Teaching Excellence Award recipient, Dr. Nicole Klein, to the podium.
Thank you so much, Provost Boyle. I'm honored to be speaking on such an important day. Standing up here behind the podium and looking around, I can feel the strength of your memories of your time at SIUE. I can feel how proud your parents, your other relatives, your friends, your other family members are of you. I can feel your hopes that my speech too will be short. No one eats lunch until we're all through, so we're all in the same boat together. I will do my best. Most of you have been working so hard that you probably haven't had much time to think about your future up until now. Last-minute papers, exams, internships, maybe moving for some of you. It's made it hard to wrap your head around the end of this love-hate relationship that you've had with your college years. So what I want you to do now is just take a deep breath for a minute and realize this is it. You have persevered. You've done it. You've achieved an education that is yours and yours only, that no one can take away from you. Each of you have made sacrifices to be sitting where you are today. I don't know what that's been for you, but I can guess. Less sleep, I'm guessing. More ramen noodles, I'm guessing. More Jack in the Box 2 for $1 tacos. Hours spent studying, working, thinking, attending class, paying parking tickets, avoiding geese in mating season, calculating exactly how much debt is too much. All of that got you where you are here right now, sitting in a chair at SIUE for possibly the last time. So what did all that work, all that money, and all that sacrifice get you? Quite a bit. Increased earning potential, a deeper understanding that you now have of the world. You now have a lifetime of increased opportunities, not just for you, but for your children as well. You now have relationships with people who will figure prominently in your future. And you may be prepared now to go on to graduate school, just to name a few. Finally, and not unimportantly, you have a strong sense of accomplishment that the successful completion of your degree entails. You did it. You did it. So the next step, that's fine. Okay, so the next step. Right now, if I may, allow me to anticipate what you may be wondering about right now. I'll start by answering several questions that you may have about your immediate future. Yes, we will tell you when to switch your tassel. Nope, nobody throws their hats at the end like they do in the movies. Just doesn't happen. No, you probably won't trip. That hasn't happened since the potted plant fiasco of 2007. You'll probably be okay. Looks pretty safe up here. Grab with your left, shake with your right, and maybe most importantly, yes, some of the faculty are indeed wearing shorts and t-shirts underneath their robes. Little known secret. Anyone who's been asked to speak at graduation, me included, is intimidated by the thoughts that their words are the last bits of advice given to new grads. Yet, I suspect the best thing about your commencement speech is realizing that this is the last boring lecture you'll ever have to listen to in school. So why am I standing before you giving your commencement address? That's a good question. The university may be wondering the same thing right about now. When my name was first announced as the Teaching Excellence Award recipient, I didn't quite know what to say when people congratulated me. Proud smile? Maybe. Humble look? Witty, self-effacing comment? Finally, eventually, I happened upon something that felt true to me. Thank you. It's nice to receive an award for something that I love to do. In large part, this award is a happy accident of finding what I love to do and figuring out that it fit into this career called professor. I wish the same for each and every one of you. Some of you have been lucky enough to have already figured out what you love and what you can make a living at that will last you the rest of your career. Congratulations to you. For the other 98% of you, I have a gift for you. Are you ready? Okay, here it is. You do not need to know what you want to do with the rest of your life right now. That's your gift. You just need to figure out what you're going to do for the next few years. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the average person changes jobs 10 to 15 times during her lifetime. So life's a journey. It's a path where opportunity follows crisis, where you may be perfect for a job that you don't even know exists right now. When well-meaning people tell you that you can do anything you want to do, they mean that as a kindness. They mean to say, look at all the freedom you have. You can be whatever you want. Unfortunately, that can work both ways, and it can be very paralyzing when you're hearing that advice. Option overload. So your benediction from me is, I give you permission to not know exactly what you want to do with the rest of your life right now. So we've spent a lot of time together, not perhaps me specifically and you specifically, but faculty and students. And one strong belief that professors have is that students should participate, feel invested in, have agency in their own education and their own experiences. In the words of my field, health education, consult your target audience. In the words of anyone who has to sit in a large auditorium for hours, whenever, please make it fun. So I have it on good authority that this advice works, so I use it in my classes. One of my favorite teaching evaluations was the student who wrote that my class was the only one she never dreaded going to. That is high praise from an undergraduate. So I asked for help from some of your fellow graduates sitting in the audience to write this speech. I wrote it leaving blanks for certain words and asked students to provide me with words to fill in the blanks. The key was they couldn't look at the speech. They just had to give me random word choices: noun, number, name, adverb, and so on. Some of you may be familiar with this if you ever did Mad Libs when you were a kid. All right, so SIUE, class of 2012, here is your graduation speech. Today, the class of 2012 will be evacuating from SIUE and going forward into professional careers, perhaps as zombies, plumbers, wet nurses, or continuing on to gladiator school. It may seem like you've been here for 3.5 zillion years, but in actuality, your time with us has been overdressed. As you look back on your time at SIUE, I hope none of you will forget the time you immediately squatted in your Bio 111 class, or the moment when you experienced your first cougar unitard. I think that was a nod to the Olympics. Those of you who have spent a lot of time at Caldy's know that feeling of uncertainty that being with your fellow socialists can give you. These are the smelly times that you will always insanely remember. But all of that is behind you now. It is now time to sleep towards your ear-splitting future. I think we all want to live in a world where the Kardashians can plank in harmony and where dusky tree frogs can bully in peace. It is inevitable that you will face new challenges, and it is inevitable that things may seem a little different in the years ahead. As you stand on the brink of moving into life beyond SIUE, change will be lumpy. It is lumpy, yet it is gratifying to see that the graduating class of 2012 has eaten and is now ready to skip the future. It has been an honor and a privilege to be part of your swag. So graduates, as you face and tackle the inevitable flash mobs, hold true to yourself. Remember to hold on to your value system, your work ethic, and most importantly, your kidneys. It is these qualities that will guide you further on your journey. However chunky and pink your life paths will be, you are all graduates of SIUE, and we share the common values of our university: citizenship, wit, fabulousness, angularity, and whiteness of teeth. So let me wish you luck and Red Bull for success on your life path. Embrace the future, but remember, never squeeze your fungus. Thank you, and best wishes to the class of 2012 from the class of 2012.
Thank you, Dr. Klein, for your extraordinary and fun work in helping our graduates achieve their goals. For each commencement ceremony, one graduate is chosen on behalf of the graduating class. To be selected for this honor, students must not only demonstrate academic success, but they must also exemplify the values of our institution. The graduate chosen for this ceremony, I am so happy to tell you, is Syed Rashed Zaman, who is receiving his Master of Science in Economics and Finance. Mr. Zaman received his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration from North South University in his home country, Bangladesh. He is the recipient of the Competitive Graduate Award and the Luan Memorial Scholarship in Economics. While at SIUE, Mr. Zaman participated in the 2012 Association for Corporate Growth InterVarsity Cup competition, which provides business students with experience in mergers and acquisitions, investment banking, financial advisory, and private equity. The team from SIUE finished in first place. He also participated in the world's largest international case competition, the HALT Global Case Challenge. Mr. Zaman has been described by his professors as an, quote, outgoing student who shows a keen desire to acquire knowledge by asking intelligent questions inside and outside of the classroom. His dedication to his academic career, as well as his desire to excel outside of the classroom, is reflective of the university's commitment to excellence. Will you please join me in welcoming a stellar representative of the summer 2012 graduating class, Mr. Syed Rashed Zaman.
A very good morning to all of you. Thank you, Provost Boyle and members of the Platform Party at this graduation ceremony for allowing me to speak on behalf of my graduating class. It is indeed a very big honor. Before I start, I would like to thank everyone from the SIUE family, honorable guests, proud parents, friends, and well-wishers for being here today with us in celebrating together one of the biggest days of our lives, Today is a very special day for all of us graduates, as it marks the transformation into a new kind of life full of opportunities and full of dreams. Almost a year ago, I was some 10,000 miles away from here, sitting on an airplane, all set off to fly to a new country for an all-new experience. I honestly did not know what to expect. Today, after spending an amazing year on the beautiful campus at SIUE, when I look back in time, I can't help but smile, a smile of satisfaction. I proudly say to myself, the grass was really greener on the other side, and I was not only dreaming. Some of you may be quite surprised to know how I actually came to find out about SIUE. To be honest, it was just a mere Google search, as I was only curious to know more about the school one of my faculty members back home was enrolled into for his PhD. By the way, the school I'm talking about is Southern Illinois University Carbondale and not the Edwardsville campus. However, I was truly impressed with the personalized response I got from the program director of economics and finance as I approached him, and very soon, SIUE was at the top of my list. Initially, I did not know much about this school, apart from what I could see from Google Earth, of course. And in fact, as an irony of the matter, the image of the fitness center was the most vivid one, with the tennis courts surrounding it. As an international student, I had the opportunity to weigh every experience I encountered with my own scale of expectations. And I must say, at most times, my expectations were well exceeded. From the moment I reached here with 2 SIUE ambassadors in red waiting for me at the airport to greet me, to this very day, the warmth and the support I received from the SIUE family helped me a great deal adjusting into a new environment and in making myself feel as a part of the SIUE family. I vividly remember my first day at the Department of Economics and Finance. I walked in a little nervous. I did not know what to expect. But what waited for me was no less of a surprise. A bright welcoming note on the notice board featuring the national flags of all the countries of all incoming students. I must say that it was a very, very warm welcome. I felt right away that I belonged to this university. I knew instantly that my time spent at Edwardsville would be a memorable one. Sometimes it feels really strange when you realize that in a classroom of about 16 or 17, there are people from 10 different nationalities speaking some 10 or more different languages. But at the end of the day, we are all here for a common goal, and that is to make us better individuals, enriched not only with academic fulfillment, but the power and the confidence to go beyond. At SIUE, we have learned about how the world is connected and unified by a galaxy of cultures. My SIUE experience has made me believe yet again that nothing in this world is beyond hard work and dedication, and every minute you spent in doing something you love counts for the greater good. I'd also like to take this opportunity to recognize a wonderful concept our university has called the International Hospitality Program, in line with one of our core values, citizenship. IHP plays an integral part in making international students feel at home. Their invisible hand in guiding us at all times has provided us with the confidence and guidance necessary to help us promote diversity and knowledge sharing from all across the world. SIUE enlightened us with the knowledge and gave us the opportunity to move ahead in life. It provided us with the resources that a person needs to launch his or her career. One of the best things I felt about our school is the commitment level shown by our faculty members. Opinions of students are always valued, and we are continuously encouraged to improve the way we work and the way we learn. I was made to believe here at SIUE that there is indeed no end to learning, and being the best is only a relative term. I'd like to sincerely thank all faculty members at SIUE on behalf of the graduating class in making us believe in our abilities and nurturing our talent to meet its true potential. Our faculty members have truly embraced upon us the values of excellence, openness, and wisdom. Wherever we go from here today, we'll remember what you did for us, and we'll continue to do so for years to come. We are all here entering a very important phase of our lives. If we just take some time to close our eyes and think about the months and years we have spent on this campus, I'm sure we all would smile because we all have very fond memories, very precious ones indeed. We'll all be having different paths from here on in, but that's what life is all about. I strongly believe that these vital years in which SIUE has been an integral part of our lives has only given us more hope to succeed and to checkmark our secret notebook containing the list of all the things we want to do in life. Looking back over the last 1 year for myself personally, I do not think there is anything about the SIUE experience I'd like to change. I only wish sometimes that I wish I could spend more time here, and some of you, I guess, must be having the same feeling as well. Some of us are going to graduate school from here, while some will be working. Wherever we are, I'm sure we would all cherish the wonderful SIUE memories. I'd encourage you all never to stop believing in yourself, because dreams do come true, and true success is only a reflection of your honest effort. Unfortunately, my parents could not make it to this ceremony today as they are in my native country, Bangladesh. This would have been a very proud moment for them. I really miss them and would like to recognize their sacrifice in shaping me up to what I am today. So for those of you who are lucky enough to have your loved ones present with you here today, remember that they're here because they love you and they care for you. Before I sign off, I'd like to especially thank everyone associated with the School of Business and my Department of Economics and Finance. Without the support of my faculty members and friends, I would not have been here today. Thank you for believing in me. I promise to keep up the SIUE flag held high wherever I am. I'd like to end by sharing a quote by Harriet Tubman, which really struck me. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember that you have with you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and to change the world. SIUE has played a crucial role in making us better human beings, and it is now our turn to do something meaningful for our country and community. Remember, tomorrow is a brand new day and opportunities are unlimited. All the best, and congratulations once again to the class of 2012. We have all made it to the other side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Zaman, for representing your graduating class so well. We wish you and your fellow graduates every success. We're now getting to the part of the ceremony that everyone has come here to see. Next, our candidates for graduation will be presented by their deans for conferral of their degrees. Jerry Weinberg, Associate Provost for Research and Dean of the Graduate School, will begin by presenting candidates for the conferral of graduate degrees.
Will the candidate receiving the Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering please rise? Provost Boyle, this candidate, subject to completion of all requirements established by the university and the graduate school, is recommended to you for the formal conferring of his degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the dean of the graduate school, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on you the Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering Science with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduate, please be seated. Will the candidates receiving graduate degrees, Masters of Arts, Masters of Fine Arts, Masters of Public Administration, Masters of Science, Masters of Social Work, Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Marketing Research, Masters of Science in Accounting, Masters of Science in Education, and Education Specialist, please rise. Provost Boyle, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the graduate school, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their respective degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the dean of the graduate school, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the graduate degree or certificate earned with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated.
Betty Bergeron, Dean of the School of Education, will now present candidates for the conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the School of Education.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the School of Education please rise? Provost Boyle, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the School of Education, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their degrees.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the School of Education, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated.
Aldemaro Romero, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will present candidates for conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Provost Boyle, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the College of Arts and Sciences, are recommended to you for formal conferring of their degrees.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated.
Gary G. Martino, Dean of the School of Business, will present candidates for the conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the School of Business.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the School of Business please rise? Provost Boyle, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the School of Business, are recommended to you for formal conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the School of Business, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated.
Hassan Sebem, Dean of the School of Engineering, will present candidates for conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the School of Engineering.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the School of Engineering please rise? Provost Boyle, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the School of Engineering, are recommended to you for formal conferring of their degrees.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the School of Engineering, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated.
With apologies to the recent graduates in the School of Engineering, will all the graduates now please rise? Graduates, please rise. In recognition of the degree bestowed on you, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Graduates, please be seated again.
Please note that recipients of baccalaureate degrees who have graduated with honors, or cum laude, high honors, magna cum laude, and highest honors, summa cum laude, are noted in the program by 1, 2, and 3 asterisks respectively. They are also wearing cords on their academic regalia indicating their honors. In addition, candidates who are honors scholars are indicated in the program with a capital H, and graduates who will be commissioned as second lieutenants in the United States Army are listed in your program. The university community extends to each of you our heartiest congratulations on your achievements. We've now come to that part of the program where candidates for degrees will proceed to the platform in program order. The names of the graduates will be read by Eric Voss, Associate Professor of Chemistry. I would ask that the audience please remain seated during this part of the ceremony so everyone can recognize their wonderful graduates.
Graduate School. Dr. Reza Bagoy Laki, Doctor of Philosophy and Engineering Science. Dr. Bagoy Laki will be hooded by Dr. Sevim, Dean of the School of Engineering, and Dr. Malki, Professor of Mechanical Engineering and his thesis advisor. Master of Science in Accountancy, Andrea Renee Logan. Master of Arts, Clay R. Carroll. Master of Public Administration, Haley M. Dakwat. Thomas Edward Doyle. Andrea Elizabeth Keller. Chelsea Danielle Marty. Jessica Ann McKnight. Ashley Lynn Velez. Laura May White. Master of Science, Catherine Lynn Astroth. Nathan James Babcook. Brooklyn Anna Laura Bertels. Amin Derriere. Megan Louise Dickerson. Adam R. W. Doling. Nasim Etarami. Casualin Fale. Blake Albert Haman. Sadra Karishvalgeta. Chi Lu. Shan Lu. Richard Lumor. Nadia Nazamabadi. Kaylin Ocean. Brittany Lynn Poletti. Nicole Renee Reynolds. Michael Ryan Scott. Michelle Renee Siebert. Eloho Ese Tibris. Yangju Zhu. Master of Social Work, Mary Elizabeth Baldwin. Jennifer Louise Beadle. Natalie J. Bauer. Chayla Dawn Bradley. Nicole Jennifer Bush. Mallory Ann Cook. Michael L. Davis. Jamila Denise Dawkins. Jennifer Sue Ellis. Letitia Marie Georgie. Brittany Lane Graham. Ashley Nicole Harris. Okay. Melissa Marie Hunsinger. Martha Maria Kafka. Jennifer Elaine Kreml. Anna Marie Mansfield. Amanda Jean McAllister. Denise Nicole Packelhofer. Emily Jocelyn Pinksterhouse. Tara Elise Roderman. Shiloh Marie Santiago. Christina Ann Scheiber. Amanda Jean Tartar. Jenna Hayden Tedrick. Stephanie Jo Terry. J. Mitchell Verstrader. Hillary May Winskill. Beverly Woody. Master of Business Administration, Sami Bassam Abudule. Beth Ellen Barrier. Anna Marie Batson. Lisa Marie Breitweiser. Justin Martin Joyner. Justin Edward Marshall. Etim Uku. Matthew Robert Winterbottom. Master of Marketing Research, Rebecca Lynn Vanderweel. Nan Zhao. Master of Science, Nicola Bundalo. Uchi Iosa Ekotar. Jason Robert Logsdon. Payush Bikram Thapa. Lutfu Yakupoglu. Syed Rashad Zaman. Master of Science in Accountancy, Gregory William Blomy. Carolyn Lee Disher. Sarah Lynn McPike. Kyle A. Mertens. Granel Miskett. Justin Anthony Price. Adam Harding Tarr. Master of Arts, Ruth Priscilla Sumale. Master of Science Education, Catherine Lynn Abbott. Lindsay Nicole Adams. Denise Renee Albright. Holly Catherine Eyre. Katie Jean Benz. Stephanie Lynn Berry. Jennifer Blanche Boyd. Camera Elizabeth Brandy. Krista Rochelle Catlin. Naj D. Sertrowski. Allison Menke Coates. David Theodore Dresch. Jessica Elizabeth Dresch. Katie May Florzik. Bethany Suzanne Free. Christopher Brian Glim. Sarah Marie Hageman. Brett L. Hense. Tracy E. Hill. Lawrence H. Huffman, Jr. Christopher Carl Jordan. Valerie K. Kimmel. Stephanie Lorraine Meiji. Melissa Ann Oatman. Kyla M. Rodriguez. Sarah Lynn Shelton. Charles L. Taylor. Cynthia A. Testall. Sarah Jean Thompson. John Frederick Vinnie. Colin R. Welsh. Brent Derek Whipple. Master of Science, Mariamastat Amini. Mozda Faraji. Daniel Christopher Fox. Peng Liu. Meena Marugashandaram. Payam Parsa. Siamak Dekordi. Mona Safradeza. Nariman Tavikoli. Erwin Manuel Vargas Alfonso. School of Education, Bachelor of Science. Stacy Kathleen Johnston, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Arts, Brittany Dawn Curlett. Nicole Elizabeth Newcomb. Sally Rebecca Olson, summa cum laude. Brittany Wright. Bachelor of Science, Molly Jean Brooks, magna cum laude. Emily Jane Bryan. Catherine Maria Claiborne. Renee Collins, summa cum laude. Jason Irwin Follick. Hannah Ellen Gowan. Jessica Grace Haar, magna cum laude. Morgan Portia Hawthorne. Larissa A. Hills. Lauren Nicole Inkigalo, magna cum laude. Franklin Robert Johnson. Miosha Michelle Johnson. Ashley Nicole Koenig. Robin L. Merchant. Alexa Sheris Ari Overton, cum laude. Vanessa M. Peterson. Kristen N. Petrus. Matthew R. Renth. Emily Suzanne Roberg. Erica Nicole Rogers. Kimberly Ann Tate. Brittany I. Thomas. Megan Renee Tinsley. Kanata Shantis Willis. College of Arts and Sciences, Bachelor of Arts. Andrew Jacob Azadorian. Heather Ann Asbeck, summa cum laude. Janine Barnes. Iwana Tekasuka. Cody Sean Cooper. Martha K. Davis. Kelsey Ann Faulkner. Daniela Natasha Feeney. Danica Marie Fried. April Lashi Gerhardt. Erica Janae Gibson. Nicole Leanne Gill. Kevin Patrick Gorman. Sierra Lavette Gregory. Matthew Lauren Griffin. Sean Y. Hong. Matthew David Hudasek. Holly Marie Kaminsky. Hope Marie Cruson. Julian Ryan Meduga. John S. Mosman. Kelly Lynn Musenbrock. Carrie Lynn Musenbrock. Shayla Renee Naughton. Kakea Ochiaya. Kyle F. Rather. Mitchell Andrew Ray. Paige Christine Sheeter. Anthony Lee Smith. Christopher Stone, magna cum laude. Hillary Diane Thompson. Audrey Catherine Townsend. Gregory Allen Wiesman, Jr. Sierra Marie Warman. Bachelor of Science, Eric Lee Adamson. Chelsea Ann Zeller. Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Patrick Wade Pickerill. Bachelor of Music, Austin Andrew Kabulski, magna cum laude. Michael P. Tulin III, cum laude. Melanie Grace Encog. Mary Elizabeth Bays. Philip Eugene Baldwin, cum laude. Edward Joseph Bauer. Brittany E. Becker. Aaron R. Borner. Eric Scott Kowick. Travis Michael Cox. Stephen Andrew Fortland, cum laude. Janae Danielle Franks. Jacob Laurel Glass. Anthony Grozek. Rachel A. Hankins, cum laude. Kelsey Don Havorka. Ronald Leslie Johnson II. Joybree Trevon Jones. Curtis Bernard Jorns. Robin Lynn Kirsch. Lauren Michelle Lambert. Jamaica Kuisha Lantham. Louis Lee. Nancy Lynn, magna cum laude. Nathan Kyle Lindley, magna cum laude. Seth M. Lyons. Diana Marie McGinnis. Solomon Paul Miller. Trevor Jordan Miller. Weston Kyle Miller. Ryan Joseph Painter. Natalie K. Patton. Anthony Edward Rocca. Matthew A. Scott. Joseph Michael Strasberg. Patricia Ann Tackenberg, magna cum laude. Malcolm K. Vinson. Jessica Lauren Weisert. Adam Christian Wendell. Caitlin Y. Williams. Gregory Allen Williams. Taya Shanique Wilson. Matthew Scott Winty. Bachelor of Social Work, Vanessa Cecilia Jones. School of Business, Bachelor of Science, Christopher Andrew Arsenault. Eric A. Baum. Ronald Edward Breyer, magna cum laude. Charday Denise Brown. Rebecca Louise Cassens. Andrew Michael Clarkson. Ethan Andrew Carl. John David Crow. Lindsay E. Ernest. Brittany Marie Groppel. Keith Raymond Harris. Zach Hildebrand. Jennifer Nicole Hofflick. Cody James Jenkins. Joshua M. Kinnig. Eric John Lagerlof. Joseph Alexander Monroe. Rachel Marie Nelson. Audra Lorene Payne. Blaine Matthew Powell. Ryan Jacob Pritchard. Erica Kristen Reynolds. Joel David Robinson. Gerard Andrew Russell. Catherine Marie Sanders. Joseph Lee Santel. Nolan Ryan Sharkey. Aaron Timothy Smith. Eric Michael Smith. Pierrette Akaki Umbe. Lara Kathleen Venus. Megan S. Watson. Elizabeth Rose Wendler. Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Angela Mary Borsick. Monica Lee Burton. Sarah Lynn Dice, cum laude. James Paul Dietrich. Lindsay Marie Harrison. Matthew L. Jenkins. Tiffany Dawn Mayer. Michelle Marie Medvick, summa cum laude. Matthew James Newell. Eliana C. Oakley, cum laude. Diana Lynn Peters. Ashley R. Putnam, magna cum laude. Jessica Lynn Schmidt, cum laude. Emily Catherine Walton, cum laude. Kelly Elise Wegeman. Ebony Clewan Wilkins Matheson. School of Engineering, Bachelor of Science. Travis R. Hardesty. Ryan Kenneth Holdener, cum laude. Eric B. Jones. Quinn Krug. Brandon Matthew Rotterman. Ethan R. Thompson. Brian Curtis Young.
Our graduates, how very proud we are of them. On behalf of the university, I extend our thanks and appreciation to the Edwardsville Municipal Band, led by James Kerfoot, and our vocalist, Emily Otwine, for their fine musical presentations today. Thank you also to the Army ROTC for the presentation of colors. For making the commencement program available to those who are deaf or hearing impaired, thank you to our interpreters, Susan Macbeth and Brittany McKay. At this time, please rise and join us in singing both verses of the SIUE alma mater, Hail SIUE, led by Emily Otwine. Lyrics are printed on the back cover of your program. Following the alma mater, please be seated and remain seated until the platform party, the faculty, the staff, and the graduates have left the seating area. Best wishes to each of you and congratulations on your graduation. We hope you will return to your university home often.
Your splendor meets the sky. You give to all a chance to gain. You raise the Torah.